this is part 2 to the Draw My Life but without paper. Kind of weird, I know. What have I done? It's been like about a month since I've done part 1 to this. So yeah, I'm gonna turn my fan off because not only is it gonna bug the sound, but I'm freezing. And yes, I do have pants on. It may not look like it, but I do have pants on. But anyway, I had a really fun time filming the part 1 to this series? I don't know. Series? I don't know. I just said that twice. I got pretty far, I'd say, in my story. I got to 6th grade. I'm now in 8th grade, so I got pretty far. But last time I got interrupted because we were saving bunnies outside of my house for like 25 minutes or so, and when I came back, I'm just like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt my live stream. I'll just do a part 2 at some point. I have been so sick this past month. It is insane. Like, so insane. I have had stomach issues. I have had a cold. I have been barely doing any live streams. I have had huge reactions to allergy shots, and whenever I say huge, I mean huge. Like, whenever you get an allergy shot, because I get allergy shots because I'm like really allergic to a lot. I am allergic to all trees, all grass, dust, and animals. Not like allergic to animals, but like animal fur is what I'm allergic to. So like animal hair is what I'm allergic to. I'm not allergic to my dogs. Like, I'm not gonna just walk up to my dogs and be like, no. But I have had my allergy shots, okay? Whenever you get an allergy shot, you go between arms. So you can do the right arm like the first week, and then the second week, because you only get 1 or 2 a week depending on how bad your allergies are. I get 1 a week, but of course they increase your dose, over time. And I got it in this arm, and then in this arm, and then in this arm, and then in this arm, just kind of going back and forth so you don't do it in the same arm more than 1 time, because it could like do something, I don't know. But now I'm sweating. Okay, so I got an allergy shot on this arm, okay, and you get it like right here, like right in the flabby part of your arm. The flabby part, good way of explaining it. Also, I just want to mention, I have really bad bruises. I have like 6 really bad bruises right here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. I have 5 bruises right here, and I also have a little scar there. That can be involved in the story too, because I was also in 6th grade. No, that was in 5th grade. I'll have to rewind time a little bit. Like Max Caulfield, Well, Max Caulfield, you guys. And then I will continue my story from there. But, anyway, my allergy shot, you get it in like the flabby part of your arm. And it starts off like normally around like that big, I'd say, depending on how big your dose is. And she's been giving me a bigger dose every time, obviously, so that I can slowly get used to the things that I'm allergic to. And these past like 4 or 5 times have been so, I guess it would be 5. Yeah, 5 times have been so bad. The first time it got, I'd say like that big. I don't even know if my freaking fingers can like explain how big it got. It got like, I'd say that big. Second time it got like that big, then that big, and now it got hair. Get. It created a weird shape last time. It was like that. It got like that big last time. So it's been having like really bad reactions to the point where the first time that it happened, I had to go to the doctors about me being at the doctors. So yeah. I also had like Hershey appointments, which I don't know if I got that far into my story or not. But I had Hershey appointments for my lower joints and for my back and everything else, and all the fun stuff. I also have a lot of other appointments coming up as well. I'm supposed to go down to Hershey for like an MRI for my lower joints, like physical therapy for my knee. I was supposed to have aqua therapy, but we didn't have a place nearby, so there's a lot. There is a lot, and I just smacked myself in the face. So yeah, which I'll get into my other, I'll get into my channels and explaining what is happening. But anyway, let's start back from 5th grade. 5th grade, I had a really close friend named, we will call her Llama. Llama was really nice to me. She was my best friend at the time. And then you guys all know Faith. Faith, my best friend right now. We were not hanging out at this time. So I had like 2 very sincere good friends. I'm also gonna get my alpaca to join me for my story. So this is, can I like block the sun? The sun, that's a light bulb. This is Bobby. But anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, I had like 2 really good friends in 5th grade. I had Llama, and we will call her, for the sake of the story, Lion. Lion was in my class. We were besties. We were so close, everything like that. And Lion has in 6th grade went to low battery. Sorry. Let me get a charger. Can't reach it. I got it. Okay. I'm so lazy. Literally, I did that just so that I wouldn't have to get up. I am not feeling good today, you guys. I feel so dizzy and gross, and I got like no sleep. Oh, that's a good angle. But Lion recently in 6th grade went to homeschool before I did. So I was on my own. Lion was gone. I went with Llama. Well, Llama and I hung out. And then, like a week later, that was at her house. We hung out at her house. And then like a week later, we hung out at my house. Now, Llama had never rode an electric scooter. I rode an electric scooter maybe once or twice. So I was not very educated either. Me and Llama, I can't get over that name, were like what's it called? Like going back and forth with my scooter. Like Llama would go down to the corner of the street, like around the turn, because we have like this weird road. It's like a huge oval. Like you come down and then you come the whole way down and you turn, then you come back up and there's a turn there, and then you keep going. If you were to keep going, there's another turn, and then if you keep going even farther, there's the first turn where you actually get in at. So it's weird. So me and Llama, I am 3 houses from the end of my street on rude. It is football day at my house. So I'm 3 houses from the end on this side. Llama doesn't live anywhere close to me. Faith, my best friend, lived down that way. So me and Llama were switching on my scooter because I only used one of my electric scooters. I have 2 of them, but I only used one at the time because I only had one charger. Logic. So I was planning for Llama to come over, and I would charge my electric scooter, and me and her would go on the street. She started riding, and then I started riding, and she started riding, and I started riding, and it was all fine and dandy. Like, that was literally okay. After that, my electric scooter that we used broke. So, no good electric scooter. That electric scooter, when you stand on it, here, let me do a quick little demonstration for y'all. Okay. Whoa. How about I do it this way? Oh god. Okay. Don't know if you'll be able to see my full body. But I'm a very short person. Yes, of course you can. I am a very short person. Okay, so you stand on the electric scooter. Sorry, my anklets. Okay, we will say that this notebook right here is the thing that you stand on to the electric scooter. I think I may need to lower it. There. Now can you see it? Let me... Struggle's real, guys. Okay, there. So this is the thing to the electric scooter, like the thing that you stand on. Here are the handlebars. This is the one that me and Llama rode on. On the handlebars, on the right side, you twist it and it goes. Now on the left side, you squeeze it and it stops. Oh, my dog, I heard him. Hi, I'm getting Pippi. Pippi, huh? I'm doing a live stream. Say hi. Say hi to the people. Hey. Look. You fuzz on your nose. There you go. Say hi, Mom. Hi, Pippi. Hi, buddy. Okay. Give me back. Love you guys. Love you. Okay. But anyway. So, you squeeze the left side and it stops. You twist the right side and it goes. And that is like a very easy controlling thing, because like there's some, if you get a normal scooter, like a normal scooter, not an electric one, but a normal one where you like push off. I gotta lower the camera again. Okay, where you push off, like you go knee, knee, and then you go. That, normally you have like a thing on the back to stop it. I don't like those. So after me and Llama broke my first like good scooter, I used my crappy scooter. Now, with this one, on the right side, there's a button that you have to push to go. On the left side, there is nothing. Nothing at all. On the back of the scooter, where I said that the normal scooters push off, there is a thing to stop on the back. I hate those types of scooters, okay? So I was outside with my family. They were doing, not like a cookout, but they were cooking on the grill. Let me get back in my seat. Oh. I have YouTube on. Oh God, you guys are like legit falling. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh no, I lost my place. Okay, so gonna zoom in. That is better. Okay, so my pappy, he used to like work on cars and everything before he started having issues because he has MS right now. So my pappy started working on my scooter, the one that me and Llama broke. So when that happened, I did not have that scooter, obviously. So I used the one that I hate, and I start going, because my driveway is annoying. Instead of it just being flat, you know, how you would normally want to go on an electric scooter, it is a full-on hill. You start off on the carport, and then it goes, and then you go into the street. So it's like carport, street. So I had the brilliant idea to get my scooter and start riding it down the hill. Yes, no experience with riding those scooters, especially with riding that scooter. So I start going, and I start going, and I start going, and I go to turn to the right, because the street, my driveway. The street, my driveway. So I go to turn right to go to the turn that, you know, that me and Llama were going on. I go to that turn, and I turn right, and I turn too far to the right. So I'm going, turning, and fall on my face. And I don't just fall on my face. I didn't freak out, but I kind of freaked out at first, talking about my scooter experience whenever I fell on my face.
I guess these are Faith's clothes.
Yeah.
How do I always end up doing Faith's laundry?
At least it's not her dude outfit.
Huh?
I said at least it's not her dude outfit.
Yeah.
Anyway. So I fall on my face. I realized that I cut my entire knee open. And when I say that, I mean my entire knee open. Literally from right here, the whole way down to here, I cut it open. I felt no pain. I wasn't sad. I wasn't mad. I wasn't happy. I felt no emotion until I look up and I try to get up and I look to my left and there is a car headed straight for me while I'm on this road. So I stand up and I start to panic. I grab my scooter and I run to the side of the road. Obviously the side that my house is on. This car keeps passing, and I look down and there was blood everywhere. Literally everywhere. My whole knee was cut open. I have goosebumps everywhere. My entire knee was cut open. This knee was skinned. My elbows were all skinned. This one was cut open the whole way. I have scars all over. I haven't shaved my legs also, but I can kind of show you guys. I have a scar right there, and with my scars, they don't look like scars. They're not like purple or brown, or I don't know how people's normal scars look. My scars turn white, and they reflect off of light. But there's a scar there. You can kind of see it right there. There is a scar on this side, right there. There's also a scar right there, the whole way around. That is a scar from me hitting my knee off my bed. I recorded that, and I put it on our YouTube channel. Me and Faith's old YouTube channel. I will put that I will put the name of that in the description because that's where I got this scar. But yeah, I completely messed myself up, man. Okay, so that is my wreckage story. And then the thing is I didn't freak out at all. I didn't cry. I didn't do anything. I just sat there and let it happen. So yeah. But anyway, moving back into my story about my glasses. Okay, so like I said, I was allergic to Talkies, and these people put Talkies in my glasses case. They had no idea I was allergic. I had no idea I was allergic. Nobody knew that I was allergic to Talkies. And my eyes got red, my fingers were burning. I was just full on allergic to Talkies, very weirdly. So yeah, threw the Talkies away, went to the emergency room, everything like that, and this is the funny part. Later on in the school year, which I will continue speaking about, I went to talk to my principal with my parents. We had a family meeting. It was my principal, what is she called? She's the one who is in control of everything. The entire school district. My elbow popped. The entire school district. She's in charge of everything. I don't know what that's called. I have no idea. But she was in there too. She used to be my old principal, so I actually knew her. But it was my principal, the whole like leader of the district lady, my mom, my dad, me. My brother wasn't there. He was somewhere else, but he wasn't in school yet either. So I don't know where he was. He might have been at Head Start, but anyway. So yeah, we were in there, and it was all. Was he in school? He was in school. I has a smart. He was in kindergarten. But it was all of us in a room, and I told my principal about what happened with the talkies and that I was allergic to them and that I got them out of my glasses case and wiped them off and cleaned them the best that I could, and I still had issues, and I was very, very mad about the situation. Why was there anyone in my desk to begin with? Because our students aren't allowed to be in each other's desks. We of course had to sit there we had to sit in other people's desks during classes. But in my classroom, my home teacher was so chill, so cool. I loved her. And during every class, she let us sit in different spots. So I didn't know who could have sat there. It's not like someone was assigned to sit in my seat. So it could have been like during like the free period-ish area or like time zone. It could have been during a class. I wouldn't know. I was in Philadelphia at the time for a doctor's appointment for my back. So I was like very, very upset. I couldn't wear my glasses again without getting any issues with my eyes again, even though we thoroughly cleaned them. It's not like there was, still stuff on there. I just couldn't wear them because of all of the like chemicals and stuff. It was just bugging my eyes and everything like that, so I got very upset. And she said, we will start to investigate what happened and everything like that. We won't stop looking until we figure out what it was. And that was, I'd say, 2 weeks before the end of the school year. And just gonna say it like right now, I never figured out who did that to me. So if you are the person who did that, reach out to me. I would love to have a lovely conversation with you. Just let me know. I have some ideas of who it could be. I was hated very, very much in my 6th grade, time. I don't know why, but a lot of people, despised me, and I was like, I never did anything to you. Literally, a quarter of the people who despised me lived in my, area, literally, 5 minutes away from me, if that. There was a girl who was friends with the girl who tortured me the most. I forget who I named her in the last video, but there was a girl who tortured me so much during my 6th grade year, and she was actually very good friends with a girl who lives in my little, area, my neighborhood. And she literally lives right down there, and she would go on my bus with me. We were literally, I just thought about it. Oh my God, how did I live through that school year? The beginning of the school year, I still had stuff happening to me. The girl who was torturing me hated me. I barely did anything to her. I knew she was doing some bad stuff, so we reached out to her parents and told her what she was doing and everything like that. And that might be one of the reasons why she really didn't like me, but I try not to hold grudges against people unless they really, really hurt me in a way that I cannot forgive them. Literally, I was friends with a girl who kind of used and abused me. I can't say I didn't do the same thing to people during the school year. I would, be friends with them, and they would like do something and I would be like, are you kidding me? Like, why am I doing this? Or I would say, I need your help. I really can't do this by myself, everything like that. And then I would be mad at them or something like that, and I would feel really bad about it. But, you know, that's besides the point. I just recently reached out to a girl who used and abused me during my 6th grade. And that girl is Llama. Like, the girl who was my best friend in 5th grade and 6th grade and literally throughout the entire elementary school experience for me. She was my best friend, man. And at the end of 6th grade, I FaceTimed her and I said some really terrible things to her. And if you're seeing this now, Llama, you know who you are. I am very, 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 very sorry for what I said. I cannot even try to say how sorry I am for what I said to you, because it was completely terrible and I shouldn't have said everything that I said. I feel really bad about it. I am hoping that we can leave the past behind us and try to be friends again. So yeah. You know who you are, Llama. But anyway, they never figured out who did this to me, and the girl who was friends with the girl who tortured me throughout my entire school year, who we will call... What's some really torturous, terrible animals? We will call her a snake. That's so mean. So let's not call her a snake. That's mean. We will call her... What will we call her? We will call her a jaguar. So Jaguar was very good friends with the girl who lived back here. Why am I naming them all after animals? I just thought about that. And Jaguar's friend, who I will call... What is a really good friend of a jaguar? I don't know, like a freaking giraffe. I don't know. So Giraffe and Jaguar were like really close, and Giraffe lived right down there. So I sat in the same seat as Giraffe literally the first half of the school year, and we never said anything to each other. Every time we would get on the bus, Giraffe would always sit by the window, and she would she would get out her phone and listen to music and try to block everyone out. And I was literally just like, oh my god, she wants to kill me, like, oh my god. So later on in the school year, I moved into a seat with Faith, who is now my best friend. Obviously, you guys know that by now. And yeah, so that happened. But they never figured out what happened to my glasses. They never figured out what happened to my bullying situation. They never took care of any of it. The principal that I had was a very, very bad principal. Not gonna lie to you. She was terrible. So yeah. And I'm trying to think of what I should say next. Did I say everything with my friend? Hold on. Emily Yates. Draw my search. Oh, my live stream came up. Wow, that's cool. I like that. Okay. Did I bring up... Just have to Frank. Did I bring up what she did? Just gonna watch my other live stream.
But all of a sudden, Madison, with her friends, started started trashing me once the wall as hard.
Yeah, I did. Okay. So, I was very good friends with a girl who literally, like, okay, I don't know if I got into it, but I have back issues. Very bad back issues, honestly. I got told by my doctor who takes care of all of the stuff for my back. I got told down in Philadelphia whenever we went, don't want to exit YouTube, that I have the spine of a 90-year-old woman, and that does not sound very terrible whenever I say it aloud, but that, looking at my x-rays, you can really tell what that means. My bones are just so, like, fragile and broken and chipped, and it's terrible. So she literally saved my back. What was her name? Jaguar tried to punch me, and my friend Bunny came and saved me pretty much. So thank you, Bunny. I appreciate that. So yeah, then I started having new issues with Llama. This is when Llama started to make me very, very mad. Like I said, me and Llama, very good friends. Very, very good friends. I kind of want to play music, but I can't, and I don't know what to do. Gloom posted a, oh no, it's not a 60-second video. Dang it. I got really excited. I love Gloom so much. I find her really funny. Okay. But anyway, Llama started talking to Jaguar whenever I would go to my appointments. And I got this brought up to me by my friend Owl. Owl was a very good friend. I still talk to her all the time. I lost my alpaca. Okay. But I still talk to her quite often. We are very good friends still. Owl brought this up to me, and as soon as I heard about Llama and Jaguar, like, talking and, like, being all buddy-buddy and very cool, I need to start making a list for all of these people so I know who is who. But Jaguar is the bully. Llama is my best friend. I was very, very mad. So I tell Llama about this, and she's like, oh, I wasn't talking to her, you know, I was just kind of telling her that I'm not very happy that she is treating you like this, and it's not fair to you, and, you know, this and that and this and that, trying to, you know, cover up her back pretty much. And I'm like, you know, okay, well, try not to talk to her again. I'm not a huge fan of her, and normally I wouldn't have issues with my friends talking to people I'm not very good friends with. But Jaguar was a whole nother story. Because of the fact that Jaguar treated me like total crap, I didn't want any of my friends talking to her because I didn't want them getting hurt the same way that I did. I also didn't want them, like, being used and abused, because me and Jaguar, throughout the school year, like the years of elementary school, we were kind of close. Like, the first year that she came to our school in first grade, and we were very buddy-buddy. But I started getting used and abused, and then I got bullied by her, so I didn't want that to happen to my friends as well. And listening to my family's conversation. But I just don't want them getting used and abused by Jaguar because she is rude. So yeah, I then started hearing more and more. Whenever I wasn't hanging out with Llama, she was talking to Jaguar, and then there's too many animal names. I'll just stick with the animal names. So I got quite mad. And yeah, that's whenever me and Llama grew apart. We started not talking, not hanging out. I started hanging out with the friend that saved me from Jaguar more often, and you know, everything like that. And
Where's Bates' comforter? I'm gonna wash it.
oh, okay. I am naming all of these people in my stories after animals.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
because I don't know what else to name them after.
Okay, get your clothes put away.
I'll do that then. But anyway. So yeah, I grew apart from Llama, and Jaguar was very rude. She was saying all this bad stuff about me, and then I heard that Llama was saying all this bad stuff about me. That is why I blew up on Llama as hard as I did. Then we graduated. My last week of school was very not chaotic for me, but very chill, and I was very happy with it. We have this thing, I don't know if you guys have it in your schools, but we had this thing called Field Day where there's like a bunch of games that we do. We go around the entire field, which is huge. Let me just mention that. It is huge. It is literally my backyard, which is already as big enough as it is, like times 20 freaking 5. Like it's big. So yeah, we're in this field. There's a bunch of like games set up and everything like that. Yeah, I didn't go to that. Whenever we talked to the principal about being bullied and everything like that, I also talked to my favorite teacher at the time, and she was like, I'll try to keep everyone who's bothering you as far away from you as I can and everything like that. And then there was my English teacher, and she was very sweet to me as well. So she was being very nice to me at the end of the year. She was like, if you want, I can talk to the principal, I can have you come to my class and everything like that. At the beginning of the year, there was this kid who was literally like being very, very inappropriate. He was touching girls and everything like that, and I'm like, ugh. And he was in my English teacher's class because we had him transferred out of our class to the English teacher's class. And she offered for me to go to her class, and I was like, I'm good. So when we talked to the principal, she said that maybe I could just skip the entire last week of school. I can come to any events that I want, like field day or the talent show or graduation or anything that I wanted to. I obviously had to come to graduation. If I didn't, I wouldn't get my awards and everything for graduating elementary school. So I kind of had to go to that. But everything else I had as an option. So I was like, that is really cool, because at the last week of school, we all know that you do nothing. So I didn't go at all.
What?
I need a drink. I am literally gonna pass out from talking. Okay. Anyway, I didn't go to the last week at school at all. I went to the talent show because I was performing. I sang Demons by Imagine Dragons, covered by Jasmine Thompson, I'm pretty sure is her last name. It's either Thomas or Thompson, I can't remember. I sang that, and a lot of people loved it. Like, they loved it, man. We do not get awards for our talent show. We kind of just do it to do it. So yeah, I did that, and also I went to graduation. If I could insert pictures, I would. I went with Faith. Well, I kind of didn't go with Faith. I just kind of left with Faith. I went with my family, and Faith went with her family. And we went, and it was actually really fun. I didn't think I was going to like graduation at all, because number one, I had to dress up. I hate dressing up. So I wore this dress. I could probably show it to you guys. It's in my closet. So I'm going to turn you guys around and show you my closet. Well, not my closet. I'm not going to show you my closet because my closet is a disaster, but I will show you the dress. I'm also going to zoom out. There we go. Okay. Yes, I wear Hello Kitty clothes. Clothes. Clothes? Clothes. Clothes. Yeah. Okay. Here is the dress I wore for graduation. I actually really like this dress. I just don't like dressing up. I find dresses very uncomfortable and very showy. So yeah, I wore this dress. And I really liked it. Okay. And we went up, we got our like thing saying, hey, you graduated. I have that somewhere. I want to look for that now. Hold on. I have it literally somewhere close by, I feel like. Scratch that. I don't have it. Oh, it just hit my shin. Ah, that hurt. Okay. I don't have it. I think that my mother might have it with my school stuff. That would make the most amount of sense, right? I'm slowly running out of breath and energy. Okay. So anyway, I graduated. It was really fun. They showed us a picture, which I loved this part. They showed us a picture, okay? And at the time, I was really close friends with this guy. We will name him a Panther, because that's the sports team that he's on. We will name him a Panther. I was really close to Panther. And why am I giving them all animal names? Oh my god. Okay. I was really close with them. And they showed us... Okay. They showed us a picture. They showed us a picture of us in in kindergarten, little me, to 6th grade. It was cute, very very cute. I don't think mine was that bad. Definitely wasn't a huge fan of my 6th grade one, but I was cute in kindergarten. Like, I was, like, this big. But they showed our pictures, okay? And, oh God. When they showed Panther's picture, this was his mom and my mom in the audience. They screamed his last name so loud and then laughed at each other. And then whenever my picture was shown, they screamed, "Emily!" at the top of their lungs, and they just started laughing, and I found it so funny. And then when they called our names to go up for our award, voice crack, for our awards, they did the same thing, so that was great. Then after, of course, we got pictures. I got pictures with Panther, I got pictures with Faith, I got pictures with Turtle. Turtle was really popular. I got a picture with Turtle. Turtle was also my friend, so hey Turtle. Got a picture with my teacher, which I loved her, you guys. I got a picture with Llama's mom. Kind of weird, but I did. I don't remember if I got a picture with Llama or not. I kind of hated Llama at the time, so I don't think I did. They also had cookies and drinks in the back, so you know that I grabbed like 3 cookies and 2 cupcakes and no drinks because food. Then we went to leave and I saw Jaguar. My bully, and I walk up to her and I said, "Thank you for making 6th grade very terrible for me. Have a nice summer." And I walk away, and me and Faith and my parents and my brother all walk out the door. Oh, and Panther and his family as well. We all walked out the door, and we started laughing so hard. I got dared to do that by my mother, so I did. And her face was priceless. Like, I mean, come on. Her face was priceless. So we walk out. Faith leaves with us. We go to Walmart very awkwardly, and we see... What did I name her? Not Bunny. Was it Owl? I'm telling you, I should have wrote them down. We'll call her Owl. She's the one that I talk to every once in a while, who now lives far away. And I saw Owl at Walmart. We kind of talked for a minute, and then me and Faith got some pictures. Mom, I'm forgetting my names, okay? Don't laugh at me. We got pictures and everything else, and then we left. I really need to write these names down. I think I'm gonna do that. Faith is just Faith, but then there's animals, and I am not remembering these animals. I need paper. Oh my god. Okay. That works. Found paper. Found a pen. Okay. Why don't you just use their first initials? Because they could have the same initials. It could be like, you know, the same initials. And then I'll be like, well, M was my school bully. And like, it could be someone else as well. Like the other M, like my cousin, or, you know, something like that. Like, no. So my 6th grade bully is Jaguar. We will call her Jag for short. The girl who I just started talking to again was Llama. These names. Okay. Owl was the girl who moved away that I still talk to sometime. Okay. So, I saw Owl at Walmart. Saw Owl at Walmart. We started talking. We were like, hey, what's up? It was cool graduating, you know, blah, blah, blah. Okay. After graduation, trying to think about all this, my memory has been so bad. I miss Owl too. Mom, what happened after graduation? Like, what big things happened, like, right after graduation? Well, you know, tell me. I'm gonna start writing things down. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. That was rude. Because I don't know either. I know. I cannot spell. I guess then we started deciding that I was going to do homeschooling. Okay, you have fun watching football, Mom. You do that. Love you too. Oh my god. What happened after graduation? What happened after graduation? I got my first boyfriend after graduation. That happened. Then we decided I was going to do homeschooling for 7th grade. This is so hard. Oh my gosh. Jeez. You know what is a good story? What happened at my ex-boyfriend's football practice. That's a good story. Oh my gosh, that's a good story. Okay. So, we went to his football practice and we brought Faith with us. And me, my mom, and Faith sat in the back of the car. Don't know how we all fit, but we did. We sat in the back of the car and we were all sprawled out and we were watching. And then I start getting messages from, what was her name? Turtle. Okay, I know. Okay. Turtle. Okay, so I started getting messages from Turtle, and so did Faith. And Turtle was like, hey, what are you guys doing? And we're like, we're at his football game. We're at Panthers football game. And she was like, okay, I want to join. And we were just like, oh my god, I didn't ask him. So my mom messages his mom and like kind of asks, and she says, you know, whatever. So Turtle comes to his football practice. Faith and Turtle then start acting like complete idiots. They were throwing themselves out of chairs, and there was like this guy sitting next to us who was like dying the entire time, and I found it so funny. They were throwing themselves out of chairs, they were throwing themselves into chairs, they were like knocking each other over, you know, being weird. And then Faith had to pee really bad. And they had porta potties, so Faith and Turtle went to the porta potties, and they come back, and Turtle is like doing flag motions with toilet paper all through the field, like running back, just like throwing toilet paper around the field. So she comes back and Turtle is gone, like completely gone. Faith sits down and they start acting, more chill, and Turtle is gone. Like, we had no idea where Turtle was. And then we turn around and Turtle was wrapping toilet paper around the antenna of the car, around the handlebars, or like the handle things of the car, and just, acting like a complete idiot. So that was pretty weird and pretty great. Oh my gosh, I can't see. And you never would have guessed it, but later after that, I broke up with my boyfriend. Well, he broke up with me. Thank you, Turtle. Then I started going to more Hershey appointments, and I found out that me and my brother have lower joint issues as much as I have my back issues. So we figured out that it was this thing called multiple don't know how to pronounce it. Epiphyseal dysplasia, I think, is how you pronounce it? I think. So yeah, that happened. Hi. Mom. Mother. Mom. Can you come in here? How do you pronounce the lower joint issue thing? Like the last word, or the second word?
Epiphyseal.
Yeah, I didn't know if I knew how to pronounce
Multiple epiphyseal dysplasia.
it. It's weird.
It's not weird. It's a word.
I have a question.
What?
Do we have any of those, or do we
No. What?
Whoa.
What?
Do we have any more of those red popsicles?
No.
Um,
Sorry.
do we have anything cold?
No. Sorry.
Can I have an ice pack?
Ooh, yeah. You can text Faith, tell her you want an icy.
She's not gonna give me an icy,
Why?
guys.
It's not even 8 o'clock yet.
You should text her, because I can't.
She's got clean clothes over here to get.
Yeah. I'll bring her all of the things. I'll bring her all of the things.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. So. But anyway, that started happening. And yeah, it wasn't that big of a deal necessarily. Grayson, my brother, got tests for it, and we found out that we didn't have it, but it also could have been like an issue in the system. So we don't know for sure if we have it or not. The doctors say that he 100% thinks that we have it, so kind of weird. We're on a bunch of medicine, everything like that. Well, I guess I don't have a lid. Then I got issues with anxiety. Really, really, really bad. Like, really bad. So, yeah, that was a very big part of my last year. Recently, actually, I'll go to the end of 7th grade first. I got on honor classes this year. Last year, I was in a 9th grade to 10th grade algebra class. This year, I'm in a 9th grade English class, a honors history class, and a 10th to 11th grade math class. Also, I'm getting a head. Guess I don't have a pen either. I got it. I also have a Head Start in Spanish. So. Ew, it fell in my milk cup and there's milk on it. Ew. But anyway, where was I? Where was I? Oh, yeah, and I also get a head start in my Spanish class, so that's pretty cool as well. Now I am dealing with another issue. I am literally getting, like, every issue in the book. Now I have a thyroid issue. Thyroid deals with, like, hormones and everything like that. So I get really bad memory loss. I get a very bad amount of hair loss. I'm like really shaky at all times. Like my heart races. I like feel like I feel like I'm gonna pass out quite often. So yeah, a lot happens. If you want to learn more about it, just look it up. It's called hypothyroidism. So yeah, that's what that is going on now recently. But I'm trying to beat it. So, and try to stay on top of it. And with the medicine that I'm on for it, I'm for sure going to be on it for the rest of my life. So it kind of depends on if I have to, you know, raise it up or lower it or what. So yeah, but I'm dealing with it, so it's gonna be okay. I really appreciate you guys kind of bearing with me while I go through some hard stuff the past couple months. Kind of, you know, still sticking with me whenever I post and everything like that. I really appreciate it. And also, I really, really appreciate the amount of views on my paranormal circ thing that we did. That was so much fun to do. It was very, very scary. Like, even watching it back gives me anxiety, but we all had a really, really good time, and I really appreciate all of the views that I got on it. I looked on my YouTube app to where I can actually, you know, see, you know, how everything's looking, views, likes, comments, like my stats. What'd she say?
You gotta end your live.
Why?
System has to be rebooted.
Well, I'm gonna end it in a few minutes. Can you hold off for a couple minutes?
Glayson's gotta go to bed and we can't get his TV working.
I'm literally only gonna be like 3 more minutes. Okay, but I really appreciate the amount of views on that video and everything like that. So thank you guys for sticking with me. I am gonna keep posting. I might do a Sims live stream yet and everything like that. So yeah, thank you all for sticking with me, and I hope you appreciated my stories at the moment. If anything other than that, like, big happens, I will let you guys know on it, because I love doing these types of videos. And yeah, I will see you all later. Bye!